Hello. Welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Welcome everyone. Welcome Tag. Good to see ya. Okay. I am waiting on a grocery delivery. And that always arrives when I start stream, so I'm just starting stream. And when that arrives, I will have to take an AFK. But today, well, since we just finished 3.0, before we go into the patched content, I want to catch up on a little bit of class quests. I mean, not all of them, I don't even have them all at 60 yet. But I definitely want to do Dragoon. So we're going to do Dragoon today. And then we'll see how much time we got left. We might do Bard or Ninja, depending on if we've got the time. Because I have tons of abilities that are locked behind those, and I really want to see where they go in terms of the story. Okay. I just joined a Discord it's all about like S-rank hunts and stuff, like hunting bosses and such, world bosses. So I'm hoping through that I can finally fight Behemoth. So I'm just going to keep an eye on that in the background. Okay. So I think I can go get a new Wondrous Tales now. We'll do that quickly. Oh, hang on. Do I need to send my people out on another training? No, they're still going. Okay. MMOs. There's lots to do. And it's fun. Algier. I still haven't gone through these blue pluses yet. I'm assuming most of them are just unlocking level 60 dungeons. But I want to make sure before I start doing them off stream, just make sure none of them are the start of an interesting quest line that I want to save for the stream. So I'll do that at some point. Chloe! Hello, do you have a new journal for me? Not yet? Okay. I thought it was ready. Because this shows New South Wales time, and I'm in South Australia. Okay. Not sure when that's going to be ready. I guess I'll check in on it later. Dragoon. Dragoon. I still like the Dragoon armour. It's really nice. Apart from like the weird belly window, which I wish we could get rid of, but apart from that, it's just really nice. I love the colour schemes. This beautiful blue. Alright. So that starts over in Kurthus. Yeah, so in the original Realm Reborn Dragoon questline, that's actually where we met Estinian for the first time. I don't know if this part of the questline is going to involve Estinian, because he was then involved in the main Heavensward storyline. So I'm curious to see how this goes now. But yeah, this is where we first met Estinian. We became the second Azure Dragoon of this age. We were initially trying to find and stop Estinian because he stole the Eye of Nidhogg, and Estinian was trying to lure Nidhogg out to where he could have a one-on-one showdown with him. And then, yeah, Alberic. This is the guy who's teaching us about being a Dragoon. He's he was a Dragoon, but he's retired because he nearly lost control. And he's kind of like Estinian's adoptive father, because Estinian's actual parents died, killed by Nidhogg. Yeah, we were supposed to work with Estinian to go fight Nidhogg, but then Estinian lost control, and that was... We had to fight Estinian, and then that was the last we saw of him, and then he just suddenly showed up in the main storyline, all okay again. So that was weird. I'm wondering if this is going to, like, cover what happened to him in that interim, or if it's going to go in a different direction. Yeah, I've been very curious about this storyline. Alberic. Actually, hang on. Can I talk So then if you talk to him as a different class, you can get the small talk option. Abandon the path of the Dragoon. How fare you of late? Yet again the Holy See is bereft of its greatest champion. With all my heart I pray that Estinian returns to us. In his absence, it is to your strength that we must turn in times of need. I pray that you will continue standing with us, Melchan. I think that's new dialogue. Yeah. So he actually, I talked to him off stream, and he, like when I was doing the Heavensward 3.0 story, and he had some dialogue about, it's good to see Estinian is in control again, and he's all well. Yeah, but now, well, yeah, stuff happened last time in the story. Yeah, we hopefully we can save Estinian. Oh yeah, let's see where the Dragoon story goes. Sky's the limit. Yeah, about that. Yeah. No-chan, you have not succumbed to the Eye's influence? The Fury be praised. Word had reached me of Estinian's fate, and I could not help but fear for you. I am relieved to see that my fears are unfounded. Oh wow, this dialogue must change depending on where you're up to in the 3.0 story. Because you can do this quest like way earlier in Heavensward. Wow, lots of detail in this game. Now, forgive me this abrupt change in subject, but we have urgent need of your lance. Some days ago, a horde of dragons began wreaking bloody havoc within Ishgardian territory. An elite regiment of dragoons has been dispatched to deal with this threat. Alas, though they fight bravely, they are sorely outnumbered, and are struggling to gain the upper hand. Indeed, but moments before you arrived, we received a request for reinforcements from a unit engaged in battle north and west of Whiterim. A fellow dragoon and I will go to their aid, and we should be grateful for your presence. Pray go on ahead. We shall follow anon. Yeah, so it looks like this isn't going to deal with Estinian much. The battle rages to the north and west of Whiterim. Yeah. Where is that? Over there. Whoosh. Flying around. On Dragon Dead. Hey, Lauren. Aw, thank you so much for the sub. 33 months total. Wow. Thank you, Lauren. I really appreciate your support. 33 months. Oh, that's so long. That's awesome. This is my dragon father. Here's my father. Heidelin is my mother. Look, it's a complicated lineage. That goes both ways. Aw, thank you, Lauren. You're a really good friend. Wounded Dragoons. Dragon! Woo! Boom! Are you okay? Oh. Okay, no, you look like Estinian. You're not Estinian, though. I owe you my life. That beast would have torn me limb from limb. Our lances were not needed, 'twould seem. Such is the might of the Azure Dragoon. You have not pledged allegiance to Ishgard, yet you came to our aid nonetheless. For that we are grateful. Their deaths thus avenged, our comrades may go to their rest in peace. My lady, I shall attend to the fallen. 'Tis an honour to see you again, my friend. Though it appears I am not remembered, I suspect the armour is to blame. Permit me to introduce myself anew. I am Hustien of the Order of the Knights Dragoon, and I had the pleasure of assisting in your training. Ah, okay. As we approached, Sir Alberic and I bore witness to the final moments of the battle. I could not help but notice that, though you have been instructed in our ways, there was something distinct about the manner in which you fought. I believe I know the reason why. As an adventurer, you have done battle with foes the realm over. Through these many encounters, your techniques have evolved to produce a style that sets you apart from we who fight dragons exclusively. Such insights you must possess. If I may speak frankly, I wish to train under you. Will you accept me as your pupil? Oh, it's cute. Instead of training under someone, they're going to train under us. Oh. Estinian cosplayers, yes. You see, a fearsome dragon has been terrorising Kurthus of late. Graoli is its name, and I have been charged with leading a mission to slay it. Though I have stepped up to lead the Order in the interim, I am not confident of my chances against the creature, such is its ferocity and cunning. If I am to triumph over Graoli, I must needs grow stronger, and I believe I can. Under your tutelage, what say you? Will you consent to training me? As we teach, so too do we learn. This I know from experience. I wholeheartedly urge you to accept Hustien as your pupil. You need not give me an answer right this moment. Think on it, and let Sir Alberic know your decision. Till next we meet. I like her bronze armour. Bye. Back we go. They really need an aetherite here. Hey, Ultra King, welcome. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm having so much fun in FF14. Oh, it's so good. There's so much to do, but it's all actually really good. It's not just grind. It's really fun. This game's really good. I'm making progress with the Beast Tribes. The Ixal questline goes for a while. I'm still working on them. Working on the Sahagan. And I've got Machinist up to level 50. Machinist is really fun. I enjoy that class. And now I'm working on getting Warrior to 60. And I should go unlock Samurai and Red Mage as well and start leveling those. Doing good? Ah, that's good to hear. Oh, someone bought my thing. Nice. Like opening a 500-page book and getting hooked 2 chapters in. Yes. Yeah, exactly. It's just nice knowing there's so much great content still to experience. It's so exciting. Have you made your decision then? Will you agree to teach Hustien? I'm grateful. I swear I will not disappoint you. With your guidance, I shall put an end to Graoli's reign of terror. Now, I should like nothing more than to begin my training at once, but duty calls. For the time being, I shall endeavour to emulate the deadly lance work I witnessed you employing earlier. Hustian is among our very best in recent generations. If you are to train one of her caliber, you yourself must rise to new heights of mastery. Resume your own training, and return hither when you are satisfied with your progress. Level 52. Yep. We got a new Dragoon friend. Days of Azure. Greetings, Melchan. You look very much a teacher today. That is well, for Hustian is eager for her first lesson. Now, though you agreed to accept her as your pupil, I suspect that you are not without reservation. You worry whether you will be equal to the task. Well, worry not. I have every confidence that you will make a fine mentor. Were I to offer you advice, however, it would have to be to have patience. Though Hustian is a master of her art, it is all she has ever known. As such, it may prove a challenge for her to adapt. And like all of us, she is not without pride, and there will be times when tact is required. This person's on a chair. I love it. I must also mention that Hustian is zealous to a fault. I worry that she will overexert herself in her pursuit of strength. But I'm keeping you from your lesson. Hustian left word that she would be in the Western Highlands, testing her lance against dragon spawn. Seek her out near the pike. Yes, please fly, fly! Yes, fly! Be free, chair! This game's great. Western. Okay. This seems like a fitting mount for Dragoon quests too. Oh, Lauren, do you know what time the Wondrous Tales resets? Ooh, that's a lot of dragons. There are too many. Look out! Dragons. Tuesdays, not sure what time. Okay. Thank you. Could hold on to yours for up to 1 week extra. Oh, okay. If you turn it in late, can you still get like that week's one, and then do that and turn it in, or do you like kind of miss out on one? I owe you a debt of gratitude. Our lessons have not even begun, and already you have seen me on my knees. I had been trying to match what lance work of yours I'd seen, but without success. That was how the dragons managed to overwhelm me. Yes? Ah, cool. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, I raced to finish off my journal this morning, so I thought my deadline, I thought I was going to miss out on one, but I didn't have to do that. Good. Had I but fallen back on my tried and trusted techniques, I would have made short work of their ilk. But what would I have learned then? Nay, what I know is no longer enough. The war exacts a heavy toll on us all, but none more so than we Dragoons. If we are to survive, we must grow stronger. I must grow stronger. Melchan, will you demonstrate your techniques to me? I would study your movements up close. I suppose you have the right of it. There is no substitute for live foes. Come with me then. There is a suitable place west of the Black Iron Bridge. Whoosh. Do 2 in 1 week that way. If you miss a week, nice. Very good. This is the spot. Lie and wait long enough, and dragons will surely appear. This is the dragon spot, hey? Alright. Dragons. Oh, that's a big dragon. Whoosh. How was that? The techniques you employ differ not from mine, yet you overcome the enemy with such ease. Yeah, I'm just higher level, you just gotta go do some dungeons. What is it that separates us so? What is it that you are doing that I am not? Did I hear you rightly? You see no difference between our lance work, but in the course of considering this, you conceived a new technique. So I'm coming up with the new abilities now, that's cool. Battle Litany. A re-evaluation of past battle techniques prepares your body and spirit for further training. I think that's what it said. It disappeared quickly. Increases a crit hit rate of self and nearby party members by 10%. Okay, just a group-wide cooldown. Ooh, shiny. Heart of Justice. A way to draw out your comrade's strength? Such an approach had never occurred to me. And small wonder, perhaps, for we Dragoons are taught to be relentless in offense. In order to bring down dragons, we strive to jump higher and strike harder. But in my single-minded pursuit of what I believed to be perfection, 'twould seem I ended up fighting only with my lance. So focused was I upon delivering that next blow, I rendered myself blind to other possibilities. You have opened my eyes, Melchan. If I am to transcend my limits, 'tis plain I must cast aside my preconceptions. Ah, but the hour grows late. I must needs return to the congregation. Would you care to accompany me? It may interest you to see how your fellow Dragoons live. Ooh. Congregation. Whoosh. Tell her to get tombstone gear, yes! Start doing dungeons and save up those tombstones. Speaking of which, I should buy a little bit more stuff. Buying healer stuff at the moment. Gloves. I should probably get rings. I should probably get rings because my rings are rather outdated. Are these unique? No, they're not. 2 rings, please. Thank you. Alright, where are we going? Over here. Boing! Welcome to the home of the Dragoons. I had a mind to show you the premises, but my father has paid me a sudden visit. Oh, hello. That's your father? This is my father, Montorgaines. Father, allow me to present you my mentor, the Azure Dragoon No-Chan. 'Tis an honour and a pleasure both to make your acquaintance. I hope you will forgive me for inconveniencing your plans, but what is a father to do? Dedicated to her duties as she is, my daughter scarcely comes home, and so I must go to her. Oh. Father, please, we have spoken about this. I but strive to be a dragoon worthy of the name, as you yourself were. All that I do to honour you. He just wants to see his daughter. My child, you would honour me best by taking care of yourself. Well, I shan't overstay my welcome. Seeing you hale and hearty is enough. Till next time. He is so kind to me, even though I share not his blood. Like so many others, I was orphaned by the war. I would have died long ago, cold and alone, had he not found me and taken me in. All that I have, I owe to him. Aww. 'Twas for no other reason than to honour my father that I followed in his footsteps and became a dragoon. But if I am to live up to his legacy, if I am to protect Ishgard as he once did, I must needs grow stronger. And I will, under your sage guidance. I look forward to our lessons to come. Ah, it nigh slipped my mind. Sir Alberic wished a word with you. Pray seek him out at the observatorium at your earliest convenience, perhaps after you have had a wander inside the congregation. A congregation? Will there be dragoons hanging out here now, or...? Hello. Alright, back down there. What do these rings look like? Oh, I see. It's a face. Hello. My thanks for coming, No-Chan. 'Tis no urgent matter. I was but wondering about Heavensward's progress. Tell me, how fares her training? So you have met her father. In his day, Montorgaines was a dragoon of no small renown. He served Ishgard with valour until he took a grievous wound and was forced to hang up his lance. As Heavensward herself told you, she follows in her father's footsteps. From the first, she exhibited tremendous potential. In all ways, she was Estinian's equal, and the rivalry they shared raised both of them higher. Alas, the Eye chose Estinian, and not her. Since then, she has taken to training with a fervour which borders on self-punishment. It is well to strive for greater heights, but a dragoon must never lose sight of his conviction. It is the only thing that shields us from the dragon's wiles. So I beg you, keep watch over Heavensward. By your shining example, see to it she never forgets what it means to be a dragoon. Is our dragon friend going to grow again later? I'm assuming so. Yeah, the mount says summon forth Midgard Stormer, the slightly bigger one, but still not the big one. So I think he's going to grow again later on. Our little boy's growing up. 54. Sworn upon a lance. Thank the Fury you're here, but moments ago we received word that Growly's horde is advancing on Ishgard. Even as we speak, Hustian prepares to go and meet them in the field. Alas, with most of the Dragoons absent on another mission, I fear she sorely wants for lances. I would have you lend her yours, Milchan. Pray make haste to the congregation and join her. Back to the congregation. Hey, it would be very convenient if, like, you were to move into Foundation so that I could go to you easier. No? Alright. Just an idea. Hello. Milchan, you've come to aid us? This improves our chances tenfold. Allow me to thank you as well, Mistress Milchan. I am but a worried father, and it gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon shall fight beside my daughter. Though my training is far from over, the situation will brook no delay. We must head off Growly and his horde before they reach a populated area. It shall be my honour to fight shoulder to shoulder with you. The experience alone will teach me much. Of that I have little doubt. Promise me you will be careful, Hustian. Take no unnecessary risks. Do you understand me? Remember, the dead cannot serve their nation, and what Ishgard needs above all are brave souls like you to protect her. Worry not, father. I swear I will return to you. See that you do, my child. Now, before you go, there is something I wish you to have. The Lance Peregrine. It is yours now. But her current lance looks way cooler. Why, this lance was bestowed upon your forebear by the Archbishop himself. I am no true child of yours, yet you would entrust me with the family treasure? I will not betray your faith in me, father. With this lance, I shall strike down Growly and protect Ishgard. Hustian, it is time. It has been a while, my friend. I had the honour of overseeing your training when you were but a fledgling dragoon, and I shall be honoured to fight beside you. Comrades, at last report, Growly and his horde had gained the western highlands. We shall lie in wait for them at the pike, with me. Mistress Milchan, may I have a moment? Each time I see my daughter off on a mission, we dance the self-same dance. I tell her to be careful, and she promises to do so, but I know her all too well. Message. Hustian burns to distinguish herself in battle, that she might repay me and my lady wife a perceived debt. I fear that, one day, that desire will cloud her judgment, and she will not come home. And so I beg you, pray watch over my daughter. Off to Falcon's Nest. We're raising the father of dragons. How does that work? I don't know. Alright, my delivery is on its way. Hopefully we can do this next story thing, and then I'll go take care of the groceries. Ooh. Not sure what mount that was. Hadn't seen that one before. I'm always too late to get to these scenes. We were able to repel the first wave, but it cost us dearly. I'm afraid the rest is up to you and Hustian. Mochan, already we've suffered heavy losses, and that was but the first wave. They come. Brace yourself. Defeat Growly's horde. For Ishgard! Hustian True Thrust is her name. Boom! Stay sharp. That was but a taste. Halone, grant me strength. Strike down the runners first. Am I supposed to be training you? Boom! Kick you in the face. Something big is coming. I can fight these first. Aw. Got stuck. Beware, 'tis one of Growly's champions. Chaos Thrust. Can't stun it. Richard. Victory! That was the last of them. Yet Growly is nowhere to be seen. Were the reports mistaken? Such a price we have paid, only for our quarry to elude us. Hello? So you finally show yourself! No, come back. Near. What is she? Houston! No! She flew away on a dragon. Well. By the Fury, this is a disaster! I know not how to say this, but Houston, strong as she is, she cannot have survived that. Well, I mean, she just flew away on its back. She'll be fine. Here, I discovered this in the aftermath. It is a fragment of her armour. It must have broken off during the battle. Pray see it to her father's hands. Knowing him, he will be at the congregation, awaiting his daughter's return. I must rest a while. Pray bear word back to Ishgard. Should we try and find her and the dragon? We're acting like she just died or something. Alright, well. My grocery order is here, so I'm going to go AFK for a while. It's going to be a long AFK, like 10 minutes or so. 20 minutes, sorry. I don't have to feed Cleo though, I've already done that. Let's see, text. Oh, wrong screen, there we go. Okay, I will give you music to listen to. Yeah, music. And I shall be back. Okay, I am back. Thank you for waiting. Hang on, let me just swap that for next time. Okay. Thank you all very much for your patience. I'm back. Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. I just need to go make sure they didn't forget anything. And remember to take your meds if you need to. Get some water or some other kind of drink if you need. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, Tag. Yeah, sorry about the long AFKs on these days. They only give you like a window in which they're going to do the grocery delivery. So I kind of have to just answer it when it happens. Okay, everything. Good. We can get back to playing the video game. Once I wipe down my glasses. Yes, we're working on the Dragoon quests for Heavensward. Yeah, so our little student, I guess is what I would call her. She just flew away on the back of a dragon, and we're all acting like she's dead, which I think is kind of weird. Instead of trying to find her, we're all just like, oh, I guess she's dead now. Oh well. So now we're going to go scare her father by giving him a bit of her armour. Doesn't seem very nice. Here he is. Mistress Melchan, what has happened? Where is my daughter? Normally attached to the bottom rim of a breastplate to protect its wearer from deadly thrusts to the buttocks. This colour appears to have become detached from Sir Hustien's suit of mail. Deadly thrusts to the buttocks. Yes, I am a child. this scrap. A piece of her armor? But why bring it to me? No. No! I refuse to believe that Hustion is gone. It is too early to know for certain. Tell me everything that happened. Everything. So she leaped upon the dragon, piercing its hide, after which the creature carried her westward. If none saw her fall, it means she may have managed to safely dismount. There is hope still. If Hustion is out there, I shall not rest until I find her. Melchan, I trust I can rely upon your aid. Let us speak further at the observatorium. Observatorium. Interesting. Whee! Bum, bum, bum. Gosh, the music around here is just so lovely. Oh wait, that observatorium down there. He loves making me travel down there, doesn't he? Hey, Professor Bucks. Dragoon questline's so good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I really enjoyed the Realm Reborn one. That was where we got to meet Astinian. Also just really love the Dragoon class and the aesthetic and all that. This armor's just so cool. I saw a Fate over there and I got excited. It's not Behemoth though. Haven't gotten to fight the world boss version of Behemoth yet. I fought Odin, the world boss, like 3 times. It seems to keep popping up at like the same time of the day. Without further ado, let us consider a course of action. As Montogames dares to hope, if Hustion was not shaken off Graoli's back, there is a chance she yet lives. She will have ridden the dragon until such time as she saw an opportunity to dismount. The question is, where? The worst possible outcome is that she has been taken deep into dragon-ruled lands, far away from her allies. While I pray that this is not so, we must be prepared for anything. Hustion is one of our very best, and Ishgard can ill afford to lose her. For the nation's sake, and that of her father, let us find her and bring her home. I will track Graoli's movements in order to ascertain Hustion's location. Like as not, the search will take us into the heart of enemy territory. Pray keep your lance arm honed, for we shall soon have need of it. Blood of the Dragon. The dragon within stirs, resonating with the soul of the Dragoon. Dragon gauge unlocked. Ooh. The dragon gauge is displayed upon executing Blood of the Dragon, indicating the amount of time remaining before the effect fades. The potency of Jump and Spine Shatter Dive are increased. Okay. Jump and Spine Shatter Dive. Not Dragonfire Dive? Interesting. 25-second cooldown. Last 20 seconds. Grants Sharper Fang and Claw upon successfully executing Full Thrust, which is my combo ender. Effects end upon use, or upon using a weapon skill other than Fang and Claw or Wheeling Thrust. Not quite sure what that means yet. We'll play around with that. Oof, where do I even put this? Try putting it there for now? Let's go try it out. Oh, there's my dragon gauge. I need to move that. That's in a bad spot. Whee! Dragon Gauge. I'll just move it for this other HUD layout. Whee! I love how easy it is to just move stuff around in this game. Done. Now the class really starts to open up. Ah! Switching between the Fang and Claw combo and Wheeling Thrust combo. It's so fun. Ooh. Cool. I'm going to try this out. 35, that'll probably die too quickly. Just see what it does. Ooh, that looks shiny. Upon successfully executing full thrust. Wrong key. These monsters are too weak. Well, we're about to go into higher level territory, so then I can actually play around with it. That's such a short cooldown. Look, I might want to put that somewhere else. Oh, I don't have anything on F, do I? Yeah, I'll put it on F. There we go. Dragoon's Errand. It seems your training proceeds apace, Melchan. Would that I could say the same of our search for Hustian. With heretic activity on the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. The Temple Knights have not the men to spare for the search effort. Be that as it may, we are not without leads. A short while ago, a peculiar report arrived from the front lines. In a recent skirmish between our knights and a band of heretics, one of the enemy was wielding a lance bearing a striking resemblance to Peregrine. The lance is a treasure belonging to Hustian's family. If the reports are true, these heretics now have it. However the villains came to possess Peregrine, 'tis more than likely that they may know something of Hustian's fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West of Camp Riversmeet, in the Western Highlands, a regiment of knights hunts the self-same band of heretics we seek. I would have you join them, Melchan. It is our best hope for a clue. I pray that this information will lead us to Hustian. Well, that's not good news. If they have the lance. Just gonna drink some water. I like that graphic. That meter. Looks cool. These are some better enemies to try it out on. Grants sharper fang and claw if under the effect of blood of the dragon. Not sure what sharper fang and claw is yet. Doesn't seem to be activating. Ah, maybe it unlocks at 56. Okay, maybe I just haven't got that yet. Hello. The quest marker is disappearing into the rock. Yeah, that's probably fine. Sir Alberic sent word that you would come. The heretics retreated through yonder pass, the man with the lance peregrine among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we should be grateful for the Azure Dragoon's aid. Through the pass, alright. The bed of bones. That's not ominous. Seems like a nice place for a vacation. Found her! Oh. I find myself thanking you often of late, Melchan. When I leapt upon Graoli and pierced his hide, the creature responded by soaring and attempting to shake me off. 'Twas all I could do to hold on to the shaft of my lance. High as we had climbed, I could not safely dismount, and so I bided my time, waiting for the right moment to jump clear of my unwilling mount. Alas, the beast had other ideas. It bore me straight into the heretic's midst, and I was swiftly overwhelmed and divested of my weapon. What? It was the sighting of Peregrine that led you here? 'Twould seem my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Melchan. The man who took my lance is the leader of this band of heretics. I overheard the guards say that he has departed to meet with the leader of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are plotting a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The Temple Knights must be warned. You must bear word to the congregation, that we might bolster our defences. No, I cannot return with you. There is a task I must needs attend to. Should someone ask whence this information came, tell them that you wrung it out of a heretic, and tell them that I fell in battle. Oh. I know full well I ask much of you, and it pains me to deceive my father, but I have no other choice. Whatever you might think of my request, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. 'Tis nothing. I took but a glancing blow to the chest. I must go now, as must you. When you return to the congregation, deliver my message to Sir Handelu. Please take care of my comrades, and my father. Oh? Wow. If she feels disgraced because she lost the lance, maybe? Her father won't care about that. Her father just wants to know that she's okay, though. Ugh, when there's something on your glasses and you can't get it off. The eternal struggle of wearing glasses. That's better. That's such a pretty animation. It's so pretty. I'm blue. Hustian slain? I cannot believe it. To lose one of our best while Broly's shadow looms over us still. But we must deal with each threat as it comes. First, we prepare for the heretics. I thank you for alerting us to their plan. Now, loath though I am to place this burden upon you, von Torgaines must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Alberic at the Observatorium. Pray bear the news to him. Oh, I don't want to do that. No. This is so mean. Like, I would actually just ignore her request because this is too horrible a thing to pretend that you did. Or when a pet pushes your glasses into your face so they get all greasy. Oh. Cats. Yeah, this is wrong. Ah, Mistress Mo-chan, have you learned aught of my daughter's whereabouts? What? Slain? No. It cannot be. I'm sorry, my friend. Hustian is one of Ishgard's finest dragoons. She would not fall to common heretics. This must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. What? Hustian chose not to return? I know not what compelled her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she lives still. Thank you for giving me this hope, at least. To those who do not know her, it may well appear as though Hustian is deserted. But I believe I speak for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows, let alone her people. Indeed you do, Sir Alberic. Though inexplicable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home. Von Torgaines puts on a brave front, but I fear the weight of worry may prove too much for him to bear. Yet another reason to find Hustian with all haste. Now, it seems plain she means to go after Broly and to recover Peregrine, and while these objectives alone do not explain her decision to leave, they reveal to us where she is like to be. I shall track down the leader of the heretics, the man who has Peregrine. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to your lance work. The trials of recent days have made you stronger, but I sense that the greatest trials are yet to come. See to it that you are full ready to face them. Fang and Claw. Bum, bum. The dragon within stirs, resonating with the soul of the Dragoon. Fang and Claw. Weapon skill. An attack with a potency of 340 on the flank. Okay, I want to attack from the flank. Can only be executed while under the effects of Sharper Fang and Claw and Blood of the Dragon. Extends Blood of the Dragon duration up to a maximum of 30 seconds. Okay, cool. So that extends this. I am going to put it here, or maybe here. Let's put it there. Hey freak, welcome. You see I'm learning the fine art of the floor tank. I'm pretty blue, look at me, I'm pretty. I'm so pretty. Level 58. Sanguine Dragoon. You come at a good time, my friend. I have tidings to share regarding the heretics we pursue. They call themselves the Bloodbearers, and their leader is a man named Mathionian. He and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. Such a transformation is possible by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say you have borne witness to it, and it grants the individual unholy strength. Though the sanguine substance is precious, the Bloodbearers have access to an abundant supply, owing to their pact with Growly. That is why they have been able to offer our forces such fierce resistance. Now, my sources tell me that the Bloodbearers have been sighted in the Chocobo Forest. If Heavensward means to reclaim Peregrine, as I believe, that is where she will go. And so must we. Pray meet me at Tailfeather. We shall begin by making inquiries around the settlement. I pray that we'll be able to bring Heavensward home. Tailfeather. Try out my new ability. This is the stuff I was looking forward to. Unlocking all these cool new abilities. Go find something to test it out on. Okay, they got striking dummies here. I did not know that. Cool. What do you mean there is no try? You must unlearn what you have learned. Very good. Okay, now I've got Sharper Fang and Claw, and that just lets me do that. Ooh, it's shiny. Okay, yeah, so then I have to do the 1, 2, 3 combo again to be able to do it again. I see. And then I go up, boom. And also I've got my jumps powered up. Oh, that's cool. This is fun. Cool. To be fair, after the Heavensward campaign, we've been positively bathing in dragon's blood. So where is my cool dragon transformation, Square Enix? Well, it makes sense that we can't turn into a dragon because we're not Ishgardian. That's actually part of the story. But actually, I do want to turn into a dragon, so forget that. Let me be a dragon. I took the liberty of speaking with some of the locals before you arrived. They say that strange merchants have been acquiring goods in prodigious quantities. It seems to me the Bloodbearers are replenishing their stores. Let us split up and scour the area for these so-called merchants. Should someone strike you as suspicious, confront him and gauge his reaction. Alright, sus merchants. Blue, da da dee da da da. Aha. Shady merchant. Hello. One of the sea's dogs? You ain't taking me alive. Whoosh. Boom! Oh, this is an interesting rotation now. I like. Now there's other Dragoons fighting him. Let me help! Alright, we've got a sliver of parchment. I think I might... I might put that on 4, actually. Fang and Claw on F. Yeah. The one suspicious fellow I approached was an honest chocobo breeder. How fared your search? Parchment sliver. This small piece of vellum covered in arcane markings appears to be cut from a larger piece, possibly a page from a stolen tome. Attacked by a false merchant? And you say you found this sliver of parchment upon the man? It bears a message ciphered in a manner favoured by heretics. Thankfully, I am versed in it. There is to be a meeting a short way south of here. Let us go there at once. Dust storms. Got a dust storm going on. Hey. Found her. Thank the Fury, we were not too late. You okay? Oh, she got the lance! She got the lance back! Mo-chan, why are you here? Why is Sir Alberic here? Rest assured your secret is safe with us. Your father is the only other soul that knows. Mo-chan could not bear to see him suffer so. What ails you? I'm fine. It will pass. Now, I suspect it was Mathionian that led you here. As you can see, he and his blood-bearers shall trouble the Holy See no more. Even in self-imposed exile you think of duty, but now that you have reclaimed Peregrine, there is no need for further deception. Come with us back to Ishgard. Your family and your comrades have need of you. I'm sorry, but I cannot. I cannot return to Ishgard ever again. Why? What has happened to you? The Hustian I know would never forsake her people. She would never turn her back on her nation. Please understand. I wish with all my heart to return home, but I have no choice. I have partaken of dragon blood. When the heretics held me captive, they forced the vile substance down my throat. Alona, have mercy. Then you... I have already turned. Were I to set foot in Ishgard, I would be charged with heresy of the worst order. If I alone must suffer, then so be it. But you know as well as I how the Inquisition works. Should I be declared a heretic, suspicion is like to fall upon my parents as well. I will not allow that to happen. Full well do I understand your plight, but what do you intend to do? You cannot mean to throw your life away. Perish the thought. I owe my life to my father. If I must die, it shall not be in vain. Aww. As Melchan has shown us, a dragoon needs no banner to do what is right, and I know full well what I must do. Upon my lance, I swear to hunt down Graoli and end his reign of terror. Thank you, Melchan, for showing me the path I must walk, for helping me to accept my fate. I asked this of you once before, but I shall ask it again. Please take care of my comrades and my father. No matter how I searched, I could find no words to stop her. For now, let us return to the observatorium. Aww. Poor thing. As I made my way back, I recalled words Heavensward once said to me. My worth is measured by the dragons I slay. To be changed into the very thing she has sworn to fight, I can only imagine the storm of turmoil that must rage within her. Yet cruel though her fate is, we must make the best of the hand we have been dealt, and I believe I spy an opportunity. In partaking of dragon blood, Heavensward has come to harbour the power of dragons. If she can but master this power, she may well have a fighting chance against Graoli. It is not so different from harnessing the power of the eye, I believe. Alas, the danger of corruption is far greater. As you yourself have witnessed, dragon blood alters the flesh, and once the flesh is altered, the mind must soon follow. Will Heavensward be able to conquer the dragon that is roused within her? I know not, but we must believe in her and lend her our strength, else she will surely be lost to us. Pray resume your training once more, Melchan, and keep your purpose ever close to your heart, for when next we meet, it will be to confront the dragon Graoli. Echoes of what happened to Astinian. Jeez. Dragoons keep turning into dragons. Against their will. What cool thing did I get? Wheeling Thrust. Sharper Fang and Claw. Enhanced Wheeling Thrust. Okay, so what gives me enhanced Wheeling Thrust? From successfully executing Chaos Thrust. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, I see it. It's a combo ender for this combo. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, that's going to go there then. I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 combo. That's a lot of numbers. Pretty much switch between the two combos. Cool. Alright, Blood of the Dragon is going to need to go somewhere else. There. Yeah. I'll surely remember that. Dragoon's Fate. Melchan, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Graoli is on the move once more. According to our astrologers, the creature shall soon pass near the dreaming dragon in the Western Highlands. Heavensward too will be aware of this, and she will seek to confront her nemesis. We must go to her aid. Now, 'twould not do if she were to be seen by her comrades at this juncture. As such, I will assure the congregation that you have the situation in hand. By the same token, however, this means we will receive no support from the Dragoons. We fight this battle alone. But without further ado, let us be on our way. Pray see to your preparations, and then meet me at the Convictory. The hour of reckoning is at hand. Let us aid Heavensward and put an end to Growly. Let's go! Let's save Heavensward! God, my voice sounds so weird. I just have a permanently stuffed nose for the past, like, fortnight. It's very annoying. Oh yeah, there was a training dummy here, wasn't there? Yeah. Just gonna try out our new combo. Right, so I'll use that as an opener. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. That's never gonna happen. I totally botched it. It's okay. Wheeling thrust. Okay. Yeah, so this one's from the rear, and this one's from the flank. I've got to do the monk dance now. Go to the flank. I think that feels better on H, and that feels better on F. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Coming to do some dungeons with my new abilities. I'm just going to keep getting more stuff as well. Right on. Dive ready. And we're going to find keybinds for all this. Forgive me, but I insisted that I must join you. Though I am long retired, I will not hesitate to take up my lance again for my daughter. I've spoken with the people here. A woman fitting Heavensward's description has been sighted nearby. She was headed north, they say, a lance in her hand, and a trail of dead heretics in her wake. Remnants of the blood-bearers, 'twould seem. Sir Alberic has told me all. It matters not what my daughter has become. I am resolved to bring her home. I beg of you, please help her through the coming trial. Let us split up, the quicker to find Heavensward. Lord Montorgain shall come with me. Mistress Melchan? Follow the trail of carnage. A fierce battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the north. Woolly yak! This is one of my hunt targets. I'll also kill this one with you. one of two. Excellent. Hello. Nice. Easy 1,000 gil. And 3 seals I can spend on cool stuff. You know, cool stuff. A fierce battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leads to the west. Oh, hello. Hello. Poke you in the face. Here. Here. So you have come. Behold, then, the malign face of my torment. Grioli. It gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon stands with me against my nemesis. Oh, the craving grows stronger by the day, but I shall not succumb to it. Nay, I shall be no dragon's thrall. I failed in my duty before. I shan't fail again. Today, I shall claim Grioli's head. Defeat Grioli. Come and meet your doom, dragon. Come back! He takes wing. Keep your eyes above. Woo! Boing. Frozen. It's very rude. You messed with our combo. Your time is at an end. Did not move in time. She's fine. I think. Oh, that's a lot of icicles. Start running! Oh, that's awesome. This is like a dungeon boss. It's really cool. So many buttons to press now. Oh, that's good. We almost have him. Let us press our advantage. Oh, she's frozen. Whee! At last, my duty is fulfilled. Well, the other two didn't arrive in time to see our glory. Now, is she going to be okay now that we've killed the dragon, or is she still going to turn into a dragon? So it was his blood, so... Uh-oh, she's not okay. I did it! I resisted the dragon within and fulfilled my duty. I could not have done it without you, Mo-chan. Verily, you are the paragon towards which I aspire. If I am to be like you, I must learn to harness greater power without being consumed by it. With this battle won, I have a new purpose. I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood and purge every last drop of it from the land. I'm not on board with that. I'm trying to make peace with the dragons, but... Hustien, thank the fury you are safe. Father, why are you here? I have come to bring you home. Your mother and I cannot bear to lose you again. Would that I could return, Father, but I cannot. I have partaken of dragon blood, and turned. In the eyes of the Inquisition, I am no better than a heretic. I cannot allow you to be associated with me. You needn't worry. This shall remain a secret between the four of us. No, the risk is too great. Even now, 'tis all I can do to suppress my thirst for dragon blood. Since the day I said my vows, I strove to become the Azure Dragoon. Failing that, I strove to be as near to it as I could. Finally, I have the power I longed for, but it renders me an enemy to mine own kind. Cursed dragons! How many of ours have you claimed with your foul blood? Hear me, Hustien. Not once have you yielded to fate, and you mustn't yield to it now. The road ahead will be fraught with hardships, this I do not doubt, but I have faith that you will overcome them all and return to us. Thank you, Father. Your faith in me lends me strength. However long it takes, I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood to stand before you once more. Till that day, I shall roam the land and smite our foes with our own power. This I swear upon my forefathers' lance. Oh, poor thing. Guess the dragon blood's kind of like a drug. You're addicted to it once you've had some. They've been at war for so long, they're going to have a hard time adapting their mindset to anything but, yeah. They're born into a world where dragons are their mortal enemies. Guess Google. This concludes the Dragoon quests. Yarr. We did the Dragoon quests. Dragoon Age 2. The Azure Dragoon title. Nice. Alright, hang on first. This new ability delivers an attack pose in a straight line. It can only be executable under the effect of Blood of the Dragon. Okay. I will put that, so it's an AoE move that goes here. Cool. Hello, you're a bounty, so I'm going to try out my move on you, if that's okay. Didn't really see what it looked like. I'll have to do it again. It was too fast. Oops, hit the wrong key. One of three. Do it. Boing! Hello. Alright. Oh, kind of like I jump up and I stab him. That's cool. Hey, Senatukai, how are ya? Whee! We just finished the Heavensward Dragoon quests. I've got cool new abilities. Shiny. Oh, right. Oh yes, we got new armor. Dragon Lance's armor coffer. Dragon Lance's armor. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. It's pretty cool. Got like little, like dragon wing things down here. Oh, I can probably adjust the visor, can't I? Oh, cool. I've got a little dragon dress. I've got a dragon dress. And I don't have a random belly hole this time. That's cool, I like that. Oh, I can recolor it. Oh. What's it gonna look like if I dye it? Ooh. Ooh, which one's that? Othard blue. Don't think I've got that. Storm blue. I think Othard blue might be my favourite. It's close to matching my hair. Turquoise blue is nice though. Storm blue is good too. Alright, off-art blue. Where do I get off-art blue? So look that up. It's very important. We have to look all shiny. Started playing an MMO you thought you would never touch just because you got into a conversation about games and good support for it over the years. RuneScape 3. Ooh, I didn't know there was a RuneScape 3 actually. That's cool. Off-guard blue. Oh, I just crafted. Nice. Do I have any in my saddlebag? Ice, Sky, Rotano, okay, not yet. Not yet. We will though. We're gonna go look all shiny. It's very important. Whoosh! Alright. Gonna go send out my troops on another mission. There we are. Well, it's nearly 7 o'clock. I wonder if we should do another class quest line? It'll probably be pretty late when I end the stream if I do that. Not sure if I should do another class quest line. Hey, my little group leveled up. More train. Keep train. Forever train. Alright, we're gonna go make some dye. So that we look so shiny. Up to me. You're probably gonna get some sleep soon though, worn out. No worries, Tank. Yeah, I think I might do another quest line actually. I might do Bard. See where Bard goes. So I've heard the newer Bard quests are really good. Alright. Hang on, how many bits of dye do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Oh, I forgot I can dye this as well. Yeah, let's dye that as well to suit. 6 bits of dye. Ding ding. How much do I need for each craft? Only 1? Oh god. 1 blue pigment. Alright. So we want 6. Thank you. Now I craft the dye, which I can do as any profession. Let's cook up some dye as a chef. Cook up a healthy serving of dye. Off-guard blue. Can I quick synthesis this? No. How rude. Fine, I'll do it one by one. Cooking up some dye. RuneScape Classic, which is the one that looks like the art is in Paint program on XP. Oh! RuneScape 2 is now RuneScape Old School, okay. Which is the first 3D CG one. Now it's RuneScape 3 or just RuneScape. Oh, I see. They kind of renamed them as they went along. Ah, interesting. I was watching I Eat Your Pie play some RuneScape, but I don't know which one it was since they renamed them all. Might have been the original? Not sure. Looks like a very chill game. Who played it? I ate your pie. I ate your pie. There we go. Closed captions got it. Yeah, he's a streamer I watch quite a bit. He's very entertaining. I learned about him kind of through GDQ. He's not a big speedrunner, but he has been at GDQ a few times. And he does a yearly event with Spike Vegeta of GDQ fame. They do like a month-long head-to-head thing in a whole bunch of games. Alright, let's die. Ooh. Die. 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 Oh, we're looking pretty. Ooh. Oh, that is cool. Do the helm. Although I might replace the helm with the glasses I usually wear. And we'll do the lance as well. Because why the heck not? He played old school? Ah, cool. RuneScape 2 is RuneScape old school. Okay, nice. Blue. Close that visor. Yeah, I might go with the glasses, I reckon. Glasses. Oop. Yeah, there we go. So pretty. I'm even bluer. Blue. Blue explosion. That's awesome. Alright, well. Oh yes, let's go just talk to, what's his name? See what he says now? Noughts and crosses. Yes, since I started playing, just people have just been randomly saying noughts and crosses in the Novice Network channel. It was for that main story quest. Whoosh. In the current state of RuneScape Old School, you can finally speedrun and beat the game in less than a day. Oh, that's cool. Didn't know it had a specific ending. That's cool. Yeah, we talked to Alberic. How fare you? The recent revelations have shaken Ishgard to its very foundation. Amidst this turmoil, the dragons continue their bloody rampage. Deprived of their finest warriors, the Dragoons struggle to bear the burden, but bear it they must. For my part, I shall continue training the next generation of our nation's defenders. And if there is a way to free Estinian from Nidhogg's clutches, I mean to find it. Oh. I wonder if we can talk to her father in Foundation? to see him. Hello. Oh yes, I'll go pick up my new Wondrous Tales journal. It should be available now. Yeah, then I guess we can do Bard. Bed. Bed. Hello. Can I get a new journal yet? You want a new journal? Can you say pretty please with a rolling belly on top? Alright. Well, here you go. I think this is my bestest one yet. Look at my Aorzean letters. I'm sure I got them all right this time. I think. What were we talking about? Oh, that's right. This new journal is just waiting to be filled with all sorts of wonderful stories. You'll do that for Chloe, won't? If you do, you'll be my bestest friend forever and ever. Aww. Got a new journal. Voida. Yeah, sometimes there's spoilers in here, by the way. I shouldn't look at some of these names. They seem to always want you to do some binding coils of Bahamut. We've got stuff to do. That's something I can work on during the week. Alright, Bard. But he was over here in the South Shroud. Now we're learning to become a bard from an ex-archer. Because archers and bards, like bards are kind of like battle bards. It's a different flavour of bard from non-battle bards. But they're closely related to archers. Yeah, this guy was teaching us. Jahantel, there we go, I forgot his name. He was teaching us about the glory of the vainglorious fool. The story of someone who was too prideful and left their watch post in search of glory and caused all their comrades to die. And that turned out to be him. He was carrying that grief for a long time. So we helped him pay respects and move past some of that grief. So we'll see where the story goes now. So yeah, that's how your day's been? Sounds like fun. On the road again. Thanks to Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime rewards, you get free membership to the game. Oh, that's cool. Is that like a permanent thing, or is it like a month, like a free month? Ah, my dear Melchan, precisely the woman I wish to see. You will know that I have been training in the members of the God's Quiver. I've been training the members of the God's Quiver. Well, the experience has proven most insightful. By taking a keen interest in the development of the younger generation, I feel that my songs have gained in power. And yours could too, my friend. If you have a mind to rise to new heights within our art, I invite you to come to Quiver's Hold. There is an individual to whom I would introduce you. Okay. Yeah, that's just straight up the Archer Guild in Britannia. Okay. Sure. It's as long as you have Twitch Prime, apparently. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Ooh, also, sorry for how weird my voice sounds. Trust me, it's just as annoying for me as it is for you. Probably more so. Sanson. By the matron! You're Melchan and Gura! I have heard of all your exploits! Oh, are we taking another pupil? Allow me to introduce you to Sanson, a captain of the Order of the Twin Adder. He is a skilled lancer and a fervent believer in the power of song. As a matter of fact, he now seeks to establish a new unit which incorporates bards. "'Tis an honour to finally meet you, Melchan. Jahantel often speaks of you, and highly. And as you have heard, I seek to establish a new unit. 'Tis my belief that bards would give our forces a tactical advantage. To that end, I went to the God's Quiver to request their cooperation. Alas, they were not receptive to my proposal. Many yet remain sceptical of the power of song, and would sooner spend their time bending the bow than plucking the harp. But I was not deterred. I scoured ancient tomes and reached out to the Moogles to find decisive proof of a bard's worth in battle, and I am pleased to say that my efforts have finally yielded fruit. There exists a legendary song that is said to bring a battle to an immediate conclusion. The Ballad of Oblivion 'tis called. And on the condition that I find it, I shall convince the leaders of the God's Quiver that mine is a worthwhile cause. That sounds a little bit forbidden. Forbidden song. It's just a new accent, the accent of Stuffy Nose, yes. Hey Mia, how are ya? Just in time for the gayest questline of FF14. Ooh, nice. Speaking of which, the meeting is about to begin. I take my leave of you. He left without giving us the chance to bring up our own business. Actually, why don't we join Sanson in the meeting? As it pertains to bards, I doubt our presence will be taken amiss. Come, let us go to the seat of the first bow. Hello. The NPCs in this line are very popular. Ah, cool. Play. Douchebag. Jahantel said that you would come. You may enter. Yes. Another bard, are you? Yes. You would lend your voice to my cause? I am in your debt. Well, if it isn't Melchan, I did not expect to see you here. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm doing all the things. The meeting isn't faring well, I'm afraid. The God's Quiver are disinclined to cooperate. Once you bear witness to the ballad's power, you will change your mind. I'm certain of it. I must allow, such a decisive way to end a battle does pique my interest. My investigation has revealed that the song originates from the western reaches of Kurthus. It is my intent to journey there and find it. As a matter of fact, I have already submitted papers to the God's Quiver requesting a bard to accompany me on this expedition. Rest assured, we have already handpicked one for you. Not that there were many to choose from, mind you. Jahantel has scarcely commenced his lessons after all. Now, with times as they are, every man of us is precious. Therefore, before we commit one of ours to your cause, I would test your fitness to undertake this expedition. What would you have me do? Demonstrate your martial prowess. Simple as that. Enraged treants have been plaguing travellers within the Twelveswood. I would have you and your companion-to-be deal with them. Lest you worry, we've assigned you someone capable. I shall have him join you presently at Amarisai's spire, near to where said treants lurk. Good fortune to you, Captain. Alright. This comes as no surprise. He is among those who doubt the worth of a bard. Though a trial is a mite contrived, that we have no hands to waste was no lie. I shall pray for your success. With that, we are come to your part in this, Melchan. 'Tis my desire that you accompany Sanson on his expedition. I request this of you because I know no finer bard. Furthermore, I believe that you will gain something from this experience. Maybe 5 new abilities? But first, there is the matter of the trial. I find myself dubious as to whether the God's Quiver actually mean to lend Sanson a bard. Pray aid him in dispatching the treants, Melchan. The creatures are fearsome foes. I would be heartened for your assistance. I shall go on ahead to Amarisai's spire. Pray join me there at your earliest convenience. You learned you can play RuneScape on different modes. You can play a mode where event items and free XP items are no longer available. And you have to earn all your items via the game without trading. Oh, yep. There's Iron Man mode. Which, actually that's the one I saw Pi playing. He was doing an Iron Man challenge. Alright, Amarisai's spire. Over here, apparently. Sure. You know, I'll be right back. I've got something I can try and clear up this stuffed nose for a little bit. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. It's much better. I've got a nasal spray I can use. Helps a lot. Thank you, Tag. That feels way better. Alright. Sanson, what happened? You get hit by a treant. I was caught unawares, but be careful. Ah! Trees. Remember how to play bard. Just a little bit different from Dragoon. Pew! Very fun in its own way, though. Pew, pew, pew. Right. Hey, Sanson. You okay? Ooh. Hello. Oh, he's got a smirk. The famous Melchan and Gura, I take it. You're not half bad, sister. Not half bad. Melchan is a prodigy, I'll have you know. That's why I gave her the charm, Kupo. Guidelet, what is the meaning of this interference? They are in the midst of a trial, for God's sake. Don't have a fit, old man. It isn't good for your heart. Besides, I wouldn't call it interference, seeing as I'm part of this merry band. God, that is a smirk. That's an Edgeworth level smirk, that one. It's true, Kupo. I was present when he received his orders, and I was also present when he said, "What a bloody bother, I hope they botched the trial." Well, I did say those words, I'll not deny it, but seeing Melchan in action has changed my mind. I'm Guidelet of the Gold Bulls. I don't care for fame and fortune, and I couldn't give two farts about this dirge of death-like doomness you're after. Dirge of death-like doomness. I do, however, have an interest in song. I can't pass over the chance to travel with an exceptional bard like yourself, and I promise you won't be poorer for my fine company. Well, things have certainly taken an interesting turn. Know that Guidelet is among my most promising students. I can vouch for his ability. Ability, aye, but naught else. I know about you, Guidelet the Spent. Your reputation as a troublemaker precedes you. You treat authority with contempt, shirk duty at every turn, and make a general nuisance of yourself. That they sent the likes of you means that they want me to fail. My hopes of finding the Ballad of Oblivion, all up in smoke. Say it straight to my face, will you? Jahanto, do we really have to travel with this pompous prat? Melchan and I alone will do just fine. We don't need anyone else. Without me, you say? Who do you think is the driving force behind the expedition? I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Melchan, I must return to Quiver's Hold with word of the trial's success. Please join me there. He needs the finger wag to make it complete, yes. Now, children, yes. I'm glad to see you again, Melchan. You must sing for me again, and soon, Kupo. Guidelet may have his failings, but he is not a bad fellow. Truth be told, I had intended to introduce him to you as well. To that end, I asked Poknopoki to seek him out, only to have him appear as our Quiver Man. Fate works in strange ways, does it not? A pity he and Sanson do not see eye to eye. Their personalities are simply too far apart, and the gulf will not be easily bridged. Though it will be a burden upon you, in watching over these two disparate souls, doubt not but that you will grow as a bard. But come, let us hurry back to Gridania. 'Tis too early still to leave those two unchaperoned. Alright, back to Gridania. You need sleep? No worries. Have a good night, Tag. Have fun babysitting the kids on their journey. I shall. Have a good sleep. Okay. Archer Guild. This is going to be a fun little group. You are returned. Well, well. They may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but these two have proven their readiness to the expedition. The air is as taut as a tiny wound heart, Kupo. That Sanson hasn't shut up since he got here. Seriously, sister, we'd be well rid of him. We have done as bade and culled the enraged treants. I trust you have no objections to the expedition? None whatsoever, nor do I have any doubt that Guidelot shall be of great help to you. I shall look forward to good tidings in the days to come. Of great help indeed. At any rate, 'tis now official. We may proceed with the expedition. Let us depart for the Holy See at once. And remember, we have a golden chance to raise the standing of bards within our nation. Let us succeed in our mission, and find the Ballad of Oblivion. And he's stiffer, and he's like to snap in half. It'll be a grueling journey, but so long as you work together, you're bound to succeed, Kupo. So it is to Ishgard then. Safe travels, my friend. I shall await your return, all the while looking forward to hearing such songs as are born of your experience. Alright. To Foundation. Whoosh! Snow and ice everywhere you look, and it hurts like a bastard to breathe. For all this open sky, it feels gloomier than the closeness of the Twirlswood. First, I shall make inquiries here in Ishgard. As for you, Melchan, pray rest and recover your strength. We will likely have need of it on the road. God's damn it, man. Here we are in a new place, one that hasn't been open to visitors for over a decade, and you've got your nose buried in a bloody book. Take a moment to get a feel for the city, I say, and to that end, I'm off to a tavern to get a feel for the locals. The young and female sort. Alright. So see you later. The stiff and the spent. Gah, that Guidelot is worse than useless. Instead of helping with our inquiries, he spends all his time drinking and wenching, and now his indiscretion is about to get him, and us, in trouble. The gods see fit to bless him with a gift for song, but what does he do but use it to satisfy his base urges? Pray forgive me my outburst. 'Tis towards Guidelot, and not you, that I should be giving vent to my annoyance. Allow me to explain the situation. Apparently, a maiden told Guidelot that her sweetheart is fairer of voice than he. That was enough to throw him into a fit of jealousy, and he rushed out of the city seeking to settle matters with this sweetheart, who happens to be a knight. I'm sure you could appreciate how swiftly this could descend into disaster. We must stop Guidelot before he does something stupid and gets us banished from Ishgard. Please come with me to Falcon's Nest and talk some sense into the fool. Oh God. So the expedition's going well. Everything's fine. We're making progress. I have something in my eye. House Durandare Knight. Aye, a bard did come through a while ago. The fellow walked with a swagger, as you say. The knight in question is currently on patrol. Upon learning of this, Guidelot continued north into the wilderness to find him. I must add that the knight and his unit are late to return. It may be simply a coincidence, Or it may be our witless friend has done something we'll live to regret. Whichever it is, we had best go and see for certain. I shall look for Guidelot around Gorgan Mills. Pray focus your search on Twin Pools, to the north and west. He went off into the wilderness to find... Oh my god. Babysitting is right. How far are we going? Not much further. Eliminate. Stay back. Leave these fiends to us. Bears. Well, if it isn't Melchan, come to join the revelry, I shouldn't doubt. The situation here is under control, but there's plenty more fiends to go around. Why don't you try checking beyond the rock to the north? What? Ooh, some yaks. Phew. Whee. Yeah. Kill some random yaks who were minding their own business. That was a close call. We wouldn't have fared nearly as well had your friend not arrived. Here we go. Your sense of timing, superb, sister. Late enough to be stylish, but not too late to be useless. Mo-chan, what has happened? Guidelot did what? Why would he do such a dangerous thing? Sir Alaminane, I presume? I've got something here for you. A name day present from your sweetheart. From Abby? There's a message attached to it. 'Tis well and good to do your duty, but you mustn't forget who you're fighting for. After all, you're about to have an extra mouth to feed. Oh. My Abby is with child? Oh, Helone be praised! I'm to be a father! From this moment on, I must live not only for duty, but for my family. Rushing out of the city, joining the battle against fiends, it was all for the sake of delivering the present and message? Aye, something like that. At the tavern, I heard tell of a knight who's versed in traditional songs. I went to his sweetheart to ask about him, but the poor lass was damn near inconsolable. The way she was pining for her dearest Alaminane. What was I to do but go and find the bloke? Aww. That was really wholesome, actually. Not only did you bring me the gladdest tidings of my life, in coming to our aid, you most certainly saved it besides. I can never repay this debt, but it shall not be for want of effort. Whatever it is you wish to know, I should be glad to assist you. We are searching for a legendary song said to hold the power to bring battles to an end. The Ballad of Oblivion, it is called. Are you perchance familiar with it? I have heard rumours of a woman who sends souls unto the heavens with a song. Perhaps this is the song you seek. I shall look into it and send word should I learn something. Guide a lot. Just because this ended well doesn't mean you're excused. You can't simply do whatever you please. Whatever I please, I was adapting to the situation. That happens to be sought after in a bard. An opportunity presented itself, and I grabbed it with both hands. Insufferable man. Brazen though it was, his action did save lives, so I shall overlook his lapse in judgment this once. Let us return to Falcon's Nest. Guidelot is completely insufferable. You love him? Yes. He's pretty good. Actually, I can just teleport there. Yes. Whoosh. I swear, there's another lance up his arse that keeps him propped up. Lest you forget, we are a fellowship. Members of a fellowship work together. Do we have an understanding? Fight not the flow of life's river, for you'll never arrive at the shoals. Give your body and soul to the waters. Its Sanson the Stiff has no soul. Stop that! I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You know nothing, Sanson the Stiff. A bard must compose when inspiration takes him. I was trying to capture the virtue of tranquility, and you rudely interrupted me. What about you, my friend? Have recent happenings kindled a verse within your heart? Yes, let me invent a new move. You see, Delchan too was moved to compose a lovely little ditty. Yes, that was very beautiful, but I was talking about what it means to be a fellowship. We have much work to do, and I expect you to do your part, starting with our inquiries. I'm inquiring, aren't I? As I've already proven, there's plenty to be learned from the common folk. I'll leave you to deal with your own kind, the stuffy, highborn sort. We haven't yet heard from Sir Alemanane. Until such time as we do, I shall continue my own search for information. As before, pray keep up your strength for the journey ahead. The fervent desire to aid your comrades awakens an ancient melody within you. Ooh. Song gauge expanded. Singing the Wanderer's Minuet will display the action's corresponding song gauge. The repertoire effect is triggered while the minuet is being sung. The action Pitch Perfect will become available. Ah, yep, that's this ability. I've had this for ages, but I haven't known how to use it. The potency of Pitch Perfect increases according to the number of repertoire stacks. Ooh, that's cool. Got a new song! Pretty sure at this point you were already screaming, "Oh my god, just make out already" at your screen. Melchen just dabbed on Sanson with a mini harp, yes. Bard is now playable because the third song means you can always be singing. Yes, that's cool. Now I can always have a song going. Wanderer's Minuet. Increases critical hit rate by 2%. And 20% chance to grant repertoire. 20%. That's the same as Mage's Ballad. Oh, that's the same. Yeah, it's the same chance for all 3 songs. It just does something different. Allows execution of pitch perfect. To be a bard means to let your heart guide you as much as your head. That's what I think, at least. Alright, hang on. Let me just go try out my new song. I'll be right with you. Can use pitch perfect now. Okay, it's an ability, so it's not a weapon skill. Ooh, I can spam it. Oh, I see. It uses the charges. Okay. 100, 250, and 450. Oh, wow. Okay, so I probably want to wait until it's at 3? But I don't want to, like, overcap it. Interesting. I look forward to playing around with that. Requiem on Ice. Good tidings, Mo-chan. We've received information from Sir Alaminane regarding the Ballad of Oblivion. You will recall the woman he mentioned, the one who sends souls unto the heavens with a song. She is apparently a soldier stationed at the Convictory. Let us go there at once. Guidelot, you are coming with us. Over there. Oh, I'm lazy, so I'm going to take a chocobo flight. The Convictory. Yeah. Whee! Take a lovely little guided tour. The way you play it is firing it off at 3. Or in the last 3 seconds, if it never gets to 3. Okay. No worries. Sounds good. Love this chocobo's little hat. Look at that little hat. It's so cute. We're here. Oh yeah, I unlocked a bunch more bardings for my own chocobo. I've got the Black Mage barding. And what was the other one? Wild Rose. Don't know if I've shown that one. Join me, Nero. Yeah, it's the Wild Rose one. Quite nice. But the Black Mage one is... Oops, wrong option. But the Black Mage one is so cute. Oh my god, so cute! He's got a little hat! Ah, so cute! Hug. Hurrah. Selene. I'm sorry, but the answer is no. Well, if you're not up to it, I won't press you. A song isn't something you can force out of someone. Hey Counting Kittens, how are ya? Wild Rose being a reference to FF2? Oh, I see. Cool. We have found the soldier, Melchan. Selene is her name. Alas, though she admits to singing the song, she refuses to teach it to us. Guidelot is doing his best to coax it out of her. For once, his way with women may serve an honourable cause. You won't sing it for us. I don't have a problem with that. But could you at least tell us why? It helped to ease our disappointment. I'm no bard, just a simple soldier, and it isn't a song I would willingly sing. The lady has spoken. Seems to me there's nothing else we can do. You would give up just like that? We have a duty to accomplish. What are you going to do? Begging your pardons, but your comrade gave me to understand that an operation is due to be conducted presently. Aye, dragon numbers are on the rise, and we go to cull them. If you are not averse, we would lend you our aid. The operation will be better for the extra hands, and should you have the occasion to employ the song in battle, we would be able to hear it. Very well. You may join us, but on one condition. You are to provide our forces with support only. Alright, we have work to do. The operation will take place at Twin Pools, to the north and west. Let us present ourselves to the commander, and offer him our aid. And he throws a hissy fit when I do something spontaneous. Well, let's make ourselves useful, the only way a bard can. Up here, okay. Wild Rose was the code phrase used as an identifier by members of the Rebel Alliance. Ah, okay. FF2 being a transparent Star Wars ripoff. Only the Emperor is a Bishonen who, after being killed, comes back by literally conquering the afterlife and reinvading the land of the living. That's amazing. Also, I forgot to update the stream title. There we go, Bard Heavensward Quests. Ooh, hello. I have a bounty for you. Control. There we go. Oh, no proc. There we go. Got a proc. Ooh, that's fun. One more. Nice. Hurrah. Rest assured, I don't plan on charging into the fray. No, sir. I'm content to stand back and strum out a song or three. This is rather sudden, I know full well, but it is for the sake of our mission. Remember, you are to provide support only. You would join us in the cull? The Holy See thanks you. Seeing as you are skilled in the bow, you may help us by thinning out the beasts. I shall mark a spot on your map. Pray focus your efforts upon this area. I shall remain close by, in case you have occasion to employ the song. Do as you will. Just see that you do not overreach yourself. Go to our assigned positions, do what we always do. Seems straightforward enough. The Darth Vader character was your adopted brother. Also the first example of the series' fascination with the name Leonhardt. Ah! FF2 had a lot of firsts we think of when we think of Final Fantasy. The first Sid, for instance. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been looking at those pixel remasters and thinking of picking those up to experience the early Final Fantasies. Alright. I thought we were to do support only, but now he wants us to use the bow? I don't know. I'll just pew-pew things. Ours is not to question why. Not going to get all the pixel remasters, only the one you haven't played. End 5? I know 5 is a very popular one. That's the one people do the Fiesta on. What's the one you haven't played? Dragons. Ah, dragon! Donkey. Pitch Perfect is a fun button. 5 is a big tone shift from the previous Final Fantasy. Ah, okay. Again, so many lives lost. The cull's finally over. I had no idea dragons were so bloody tough, and those were the lesser ones. Well, they're dragons. Not once did Selene perform the song, and though the operation itself was a success, her people suffered heavy losses. Farewell, my friends. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Rest now, O valiant souls. Lay down your weary heads. Go unto the bosom of the Fury, in whose exalted name you bled. A requiem? The song to send souls unto the heavens. This is what it was. Oh. I was trying to make you sing a song of mourning? God struck me down for a callous fool. For once, Sanson has it right. Let's show our respects to Selene's fallen comrades. Aww. So sad. Were you used to playing a dramatic and serious story to wahaha foolish mortals Saturday cartoon style storytelling? That sounds fun. 5 very much embraces the Saturday morning cartoon feel. That sounds good. 5 gave us Greg. Ooh. In Dissidia, X-Death's EX move is shouting menacingly, "Turtle!" This sounds great. God strike me down for a callous fool. Again, so many lives lost. Salute. You need not feel bad. The fault is mine for not offering a proper explanation. Men fall far too often in this war we wage. Wishing to spare myself the pain of loss, I've kept my comrades at a distance. Yet I always find myself racked with regret that I didn't reach out to them before they were taken. Oh? Aye, far better to taste pain than to live with regret. There's no need to deprive yourself of the joy of friendship. I won't. Not anymore. I shall learn to savour the time I have with my comrades, as should you. The two of you bicker like an old couple, but life is too short to waste squabbling with your own, so cast aside your differences and have joy of each other's company while you still can. As for the requiem I sang, it was taught to me by a scholar of Ishgardian history. If there is a man alive who knows the song you seek, it will be he. Silviel is his name, and you will find him at Tailfeather. I suggest you pay him a visit. I take my leave of you. Even the NPCs see it, yes. X-Death being scared of turtles has been a meme since before memes were a thing. Selene's song was simple, but she sang with all her heart. Therein lies the power of a bard. Let us go to Tailfeather, as Selene recommends. This Silviel may know the song, and failing that, he may at least be able to direct us to it. It's the fervent desire to aid our comrades that bestows our songs with power. It makes me wonder, what sort of desire is needed for a song that destroys all? Having a very poetic moment here, and Nero's just sitting here wearing this cute little hat. Oh my god, he's so cute. I want one of these hats to put on Cleo. It would be cute. She would hate it, but it would be funny and cute. I'm playing around with chords to accompany Selene's melody. It appears Silviel is presently afield on one of his surveys. We must await his return. Tell me, Melchan, what thoughts have you on Selene's inner struggles? Let's write a song! That's some deep stuff, sister. Truly insightful. A pity that's all lost on Sanson. The bastard's got eyes for naught but his bloody tome. Our mission takes us into ever more perilous territory. Pray see to it that you are fully prepared for the trials ahead. Imperial Arrow. Bum. Fervent desire to aid your comrades awakens an ancient melody. Is that a melody? Or is it just an arrow? Let's go try it out. 15-second recast. I'll replace Pitch Perfect with it. Yeah. Ooh! God, the combat animations are so good. Every class is just so well animated. Wait for it to come off cooldown so I can do it again. Ah! That's so cool. This game's really good at just making you feel like a badass. God, the machinist animations have been really cool. Turn mounted music back off. There we go. Life's too short to waste squabbling, eh? I'd argue it's also too short to waste on pompous prats. When gnats cry. You come at a good time, Mel-chan. Silvio and his expedition are due to return any moment now. Help! For God's sakes! Hear my tale, I beg you! A group of us were surveying ancient ruins when we stumbled into Nath territory. The creatures took us captive. I was the only one who managed to flee. Tell me, is the leader of your party a man named Silvio? How did you know? But yes, I'm his hired sword. I ran back to Tailfeather as swiftly as my legs could carry me, but no one here is willing to help us. And why the hell's not? Going into Nath territory is tantamount to suicide. They warned us, but we ignored them, thinking we could manage. How wrong we were. There are people in need, Mel-chan. Are we going to ignore their plight, or are we going to lend them our aid? Can't abandon them, but of course. But thou must. Just hope the FF5 pixel remaster doesn't turn into another bad port of the game. Aw, yeah. This is about the point where bards start upgrading from shooting arrows to shooting lasers. Rescue the survey team, but of course. Heh, that was just a rhetorical question, but thanks for humouring me all the same. Aye, we'll go and rescue these people, and I'm sure you'd be no less enthused, even if Silvio weren't among them. Yeah, rhetorical questions don't work on me. As for you, friend, while we're off saving your employer's ass, I want you to tell the craven bastards here they're a bunch of craven bloody bastards. Needless to say, I am coming as well. Let us begin by scouting the entrance to Loth Asnath. They're a bunch of craven bloody bastards. I'm really enjoying this quest line. These characters are very fun. Are there riding maps for these areas as well? They don't affect flying speed though, do they? I know where you buy the riding maps for the Realm Reborn areas. Please, they still have Master Silvio. So that's the NAF, eh? Is it just me? It doesn't look like they're all wearing hats. It does look like they're all wearing hats. There are maps that don't affect flying speed. Ah, that is a shame. They seem kind of pointless, seeing as you have to, like, grind up seals for them, right? You're a very hand wiggle on the Bard quest in ARR, but Sanson and Guidelot completely won you over. Yes. They're great. I love them. This man is Silvio's assistant. He managed to win free, but Silvio is still being held within. Let us go and extricate him. It should stack with increased mount speed? Ah, okay. Guidelot the Spent. Guidelot and I will draw them away. Please tend to Master Silvio. Serpent Captain Sanson Smith. Got a very official title. Hello. You are? No time for chit-chat. Hurry on out of here. We'll keep the NAF occupied. You have my thanks. Silvio the Observant. Okay. Intruders! To arms! To arms! Keep them away from Master Silvio. Refresh your dots. Grr. Thank you. I shall be fine from here. Let's finish off this lot and quit this place. Just bouncing around, having fun. Excuse me, you're not dead yet. So. I should be singing songs. Why am I not singing songs? I've failed as a bard. I have one job, sing songs. You always associate that tune with Hildebrand getting destroyed? the silly music? Thank you ever so much. I did not think I would escape with my life. I'm undecided as to which way around I want these two. Nothing to it. Are you alright, Master Silvio? Aye, a little shaken perhaps, but otherwise whole of body. A statement I am able to make thanks to your timely arrival. May I ask the names of my saviours? I am Sanson, of the Order of the Twin Adder, and my companions are the bards Melchan and Guidelot. We three are on a journey to find a legendary song. The Ballad of Oblivion, 'tis called, and we were given to understand that you may have knowledge of it. But this is not an ideal place for conversation. Let us first return to Tailfeather. Shortcut! I shudder to think what may have happened had you not come to our rescue. So you're the heroes what went to the rescue, eh? I harbour no ill feelings towards the people of Tailfeather for forsaking us. We are outsiders after all, and they owe us nothing. So, what's the next legendary feat on the agenda? A performance with Moogles, perhaps? I mean, we can arrange that if you want. Come with me. I'll take you to a Moogle land. This hunter here wishes a word with us. I won't keep you long. Just wanted to say thanks for waking us up, is all. Tailfeather's made up of folk who come here seeking their fortune, you see, and such folk tend to put themselves first. But most of us are ashamed we didn't lift a finger to help them as we're in need, and we're determined to do better from now on. To be sure, getting called craven bloody bastard stung at first. He actually literally did that. But after the grumbling died down, none could deny that it was the truth. And that's all I wanted to say. You certainly have a knack for moving people, my friends, though I suppose it is only to be expected of bards. But come, let us speak of the song you seek, the Ballad of Oblivion. Curthan legend speaks of a saint of song in the heavens. This saint is an individual with transcendent mastery over poetry and verse, and 'tis said that he can bring a battle to its conclusion with a song. As for being in the heavens, I suspect it is a figurative expression, but I cannot say for certain at this juncture. I shall investigate the legend further, a small gesture of gratitude for having saved our lives. Sounds like we're going to the mists. While we wait to hear from Master Sylviel, let us conduct our own investigation. Curthan literature may yield us some clues. If you ask me, it sounds like naught but a fairy tale. I'd wager that heavens is just a metaphor for a natural phenomenon. We've hit a dead end. I say we return to Gridania for now, and look for other avenues. No. And if you ask me, I think it far too early to draw conclusions. I, for one, mean to continue searching until I find a definite answer. If you wish to abandon our mission, I'll not stop you. But know that you would be judged a deserter. You would lose your place in the gods' quiver, and that would be precisely what your superiors had intended. Look, Guidalot, you of all people must know the true reason they chose you for this mission. They wanted you out of the way. Your skills had naught to do with it. And it isn't so different for me. I was a thorn in their side, demanding cooperation when they were loath to give it. They were pleased to be rid of me as well. Yet naught would please them more than for us to come back empty-handed. That is why we must succeed. That is why we must find the Ballad of Oblivion. Aww. If you want to find the song so badly, you can bloody well find it yourself. I've had a gutful. You're no bard. I doubt you even understand what gives a song its power. Yet here you are gallivanting about, searching for one. To you, the Ballad of Oblivion is just a means to curry favour with the brass hats. Well, that's an insult to honest-to-God's bards like me and Melchan. Oh, gods, what have I done? I did not mean to be antagonizing. Though my pride won't let me tell him this, I know that Gardalot is a truly exceptional bard. With his skills married to my unit composition, I had hoped that we might prove our detractors wrong. Alas, my words failed to convey that intent. Given time, I believe that Gardalot will come around. I shall wait for him here. Meanwhile, I ask that you have patience with us. I think he's worried about actually finding the song, about what it might do. And I am too. Iron Jaws. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, it resets my dots. Cool. Nice. Let's go use it on a target dummy. You lied before. Now Bard is extremely playable. I mean, I already enjoyed Bard. It's just it just keeps getting better. Interesting. Little animation for that. That's cool. Very cool. These classes just keep getting better. Alright, settle down, Nero. Good boy. Alright. Drink a little bit of water and then we'll continue. Okay. A Saint of Song. Ah, it's you, Melchan. If you're wondering about Gardalot, I'm afraid I've not seen him since he stormed out. But I have spoken with Master Silviel. As promised, he looked into the Curthan legend, the Saint of Song in the Heavens, and he came to share his findings. Apparently, the heavens is a reference to a voice from the sky. It is most likely some form of natural phenomena, such as thunder and lightning. Which means that Gardalot was right. After all, what else could a voice from the sky be? It isn't as though there are people who dwell in the clouds, and love to sing besides. Mate. Good, my character's like, actually... actually... What? A tribe of Moogles in the churning mists? Why didn't you say so earlier? If these Moogles are patrons of music like their forest-dwelling counterparts, they may well know of the Ballad of Oblivion. Please, you must show me to their village. As for Gardalot, 'twould seem he still requires time alone. But I dare say he will come after us once he hears we're on the right track. Might I trouble you to leave a message with Master Silvio, informing Gardalot of our destination? I shall await you at Annex Trine. Even then it didn't really click with you till sometime in the 70s, when the proc chances get to go higher than 20%? Ah, okay. This way. Oh hey, here's Gardalot. Melchan? Busted. Ha. 'twas but a matter of time before you found him. Lest you wonder, Guidelot has been watching you and Sanson from afar. Several times did he come to ask what I had been discussing with his friend. Moogles at the summit of Som'Al? I was not aware of this, and I certainly wouldn't discount the possibility that the legend may in fact refer to the creatures. Guidelot, you should settle your differences with Sanson and go to the Churning Mists with your friends. Being stubborn is wearisome business, you know. Damn it. I want to, but... Melchan, you always seem to know what's best. Tell me, what should I do? You should propose to... I mean, come with us. You reckon I should go as well, eh? I'll think on it. Annex Shrine. Over there. Teleport. Dargans. Hello. Phoenix Wright has completed a venture. Nice. Good for him. Such an imposing structure. Were Guidelot here, he would doubtless be inspired to compose a song. Miles Edgeworth has completed a venture. I sent them both out at the same time. From here on, I must rely upon you to lead the way. Let us ascend to the Churning Mists. Now we go to Mogholm. Such a magnificent view. I have no gift for verse. I must commit this scene to memory, that I might convey it all to Guidelot when next we meet. Aww. Now then, 'tis only meet that we first present ourselves to the chieftain of Mogholm. Let us seek him out. Oh, hi. Guidelot's watching us. He doesn't care about us or anything, bucker. This is the chieftain? He has such presence. The Ballad of Oblivion. I had not expected to hear the name from you, Kubo. It is a terrible, terrible song. Hence it is forbidden among Moogle kind. Moogle? Why, just earlier, I gave one of our bards a dressing down, simply for asking about it. Ah, young Mogta. He was ever the inquisitive one. I hope he understands that I mean well. Lest you wonder, after being scolded, he flew off sulking, and headed north of Mogholm. That's Mogta, and to the north, Kubo. Melchan, would you mind meeting up with me outside the village? terrible song. Yeah. Kind of feel like we're going to end up learning the secret of the song and then like deciding not to share it with anyone because it's just too awful. Despite making much of the song's forbidden nature, it's clear that Chieftain Moglin wanted us to meet the Moogle who shares our interest in it. What his motives are, I cannot say, but I see no harm in seeking out the bard of which he spoke. 12 forbid you have forgotten this, but his name is Mogta, and he should be north of Mogholm. I'm looking for a Moogle named Mogta. North of Mogholm. Oh no! Things. I have so many buttons to press now. So many buttons. I'm also very poisoned. That's rude. This jerk's poisoned me. Even more! More jerks! More jerks detected. Yeah. Well, we're going pretty far north. Dinosaurs! Trying to smack me with your tail. It's rude. Sensen. No luck so far. It's alright. If I keep clicking on these destination things, we'll find Mogta eventually. See, told you. I cannot seem to find the little creature, and I was so certain that the chieftain had intended for us to seek him out. Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as sweet and succulent as I look. Have no fear, little one. I promise we won't hurt you. Might you be Mogta by any chance? You know my name? Who are you? You seek the Ballad of Oblivion? Why, I do believe we're looking for the same thing, Kupo. Recently, I learned about the existence of a potent song. Legend says it resounds through the heavens and destroys all. Curious to know more, I went to ask the chieftain about it, but he told me off. It's beyond a single Moogle to seek, he said. I need friends with me whom I trust, otherwise it'd be far too dangerous. Unfortunately, I have no friends, Kupo. Aww. We'll be your friends. Though we have only met, we share the common objective. Might we not seek the Ballad of Oblivion together, as friends? You would search with me? Oh, joy of joys! I have friends! Aww. Let's return to Moghome at once and have the chieftain tell us all about the song, Kupo. Well, this time the legend says it resounds through the heavens and destroys everything? Destroys all. Yeah, that sounds lovely. Cheery. We're back. I dare to hope that we'll actually find the Ballad of Oblivion, which just leaves the question of Guidelot. I'm not alone, Kupo. Oh, cute. That your hearts beat as one in this endeavour is plain to see. You are fit to look for the Ballad of Oblivion. Is what I would say, except you are still missing a little something. A small but vital piece. I can't quite put a paw on it, but your fellowship is incomplete without it, Kupo. Guidelot, he is our missing piece. I believed that he would come back, but it seems I was wrong. Is this true? You caught sight of Guidelot here in the churning mists? This Guidelot fellow, does he love music, Kupo? Aye, that he does. Like you, he is a bard, and he loves music with all his heart. Then it's settled. Once Guidelot joins us, we'll embark upon our journey. Our band will be all the merrier for his company. If he's nearby, we're bound to find him. So please cheer up, Kupo. Until such time as your fellowship is whole, you may remain here as our guest, Kupo. This is quite an adventure that Sun, Song and Guidelot are having. They thought they were just going to the snow of Kurthus, and now they're in the heavens with Moogles. Quite a lovely adventure. Guidelot sounds like a nice fellow. I can't wait to meet him, Kupo. Ah, the oddly named Melchan. I was most impressed by the sheer number of chores that you and your friends were able to complete in such a short amount of time, Kupo. If you ever have need of our aid again, I'm sure we can come to some sort of labour-based arrangement. Oh, did I not get a ability from that one? Oh, I didn't. Level 60, the Ballad of Oblivion. In spite of our best efforts, I'm afraid we weren't able to find Guidelot. If he had any intention to return, he would have done so by now. It seems plain we cannot depend upon him anymore. But with or without him, we must continue our mission. I was so hoping to meet Guidelot, but I suppose the show must go on. Now, the legend says that the Ballad of Oblivion can be found in the skies to the east. Is there another place like the Churning Mist in that direction, Kabok? It's called the Sea of Clouds. Truly? Then that is where we must go. We will need to make a brief visit to Gridania to secure the use of an airship to bear us there. Pray come to the landing when you arrive in the city. This is just between you and me, but I've actually spoken with Guidelot, Kabok. Unfortunately, he refused to come back, saying that he couldn't bear to face Sanson. I couldn't convince him to join us, but maybe you can, Milchan. Here, take this with you. It's Sanson's journal, the one he's always writing in. I, borrowed it. I thought that it might help if you were to show it to Guidelot. You'll find him at the summit of some owl, Kabok. Please see if you can convince Guidelot to join us. Show him Sanson's journal if you think it'll help. You'll find him at the summit of some owl, Kabok. There he is. Hello. Bah, that Malta blabbed, didn't he? Sanson's journal, filled cover to cover with writings on song. Sanson's journal, is it? It's nigh filled cover to cover with writings on song. Huh. To see this, you'd think him a bard. I've done a lot of thinking since we last spoke. Though he's no bard, Sanson's bent on finding the song. Hells, he's keener on it than any one of us. And I couldn't understand why. But now I do. Sanson truly believes in song. It's as simple as that. But in the heat of the moment, I accused him of using song as a tool. That was ill done, and I'm ashamed of myself. I can't bear to be in Sanson's company. Oh, just go apologise. You're off to the Sea of Clouds? Then I wish you luck. I can't go with you. I don't have the right. I need to be alone right now and take a long, hard look at myself. You'd do best not to expect anything of me. Aww. Just come apologise to your boyfriend. It's gonna be okay. Oh, actually, I can half. Oh wait, let's see if Mogta is still here. No, Mogta left. Alright. To Gridania. We're going all over the place on this questline. You at the beginning laughing, oh my god, just make out already. You at the end crying, oh my god, please make out already. Yes. Yeah, I really like this quest line. It's really cute. Here we are. I've made myself invisible with Moogle magics. You mustn't talk to me, or people will suspect, Kupo. I'm pleased to say I was able to secure the Order's cooperation. We have permission to take an airship to the Sea of Clouds. Oh, joy of joys! I'm so excited! I can hear music from the general direction of the airship. Let's not tarry. The Ballad of Oblivion awaits, Cooper. Yeah. Off we go. That was a quick journey. Ah, Mock Oogle Island. This is the island a friend pointed out to me that looks shaped like an oogle. Pom on the head. Cute. Something about this place makes my fur stand on end, Cooper. Malta senses that an eldritch power rests here, and it fills him with dread. It can only be the Ballad of Oblivion. An eldritch power. This is just sounding worse and worse. Though this place is abandoned, such structures as remain are reminiscent of Mogholm. If Moogles once lived here, then we are surely on the right track. Let us scour the entire isle. If I can see that thing I found. There's something big and scary floating through the clouds. Can't see it at the moment. It's cloudy. It's cloudy in the Sea of Clouds. Hit the wrong key. Only shows up during some weather. Ah, okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, that looks like a song. The Ballad of Oblivion. Don't remember if it could also show up in the churning mists. Ah, okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. This stone. It calls to me. Uh-oh. The Ballad of Oblivion is here. I've never felt so certain of anything in my life. Where have I seen such markings before, Cooper? I remember now. This is a sealing stone, used to seal away baleful beings. You mustn't touch. Oh. No. Oh. The long cold night is ended, banished by the hand of a fool. Your dreams are mine to see, and your heart is mine to rule. I sing a song of love, and such love I bear for you. With all my heart I give it, and know my heart is true. As I once loved the creatures who upon this land did dwell, but they cast aside my love, so I sent them all to hell. Oh, but my head. Nay, my very soul is like to split. What is this voice? Resounds through the heavens and destroys all. Oh gods, this is the Ballad of Oblivion? And this fiend used it to lay waste to an entire tribe of Moogles. This isn't a song. This is an outrage, Kupo. That's a good line. This isn't a song, this is an outrage. All this time, the thing I sought didn't even exist. 'Twas I who released this menace into the world. I will vanquish it, even if it costs me my life. Flee this place, the both of you. Nah. I'm gonna kill it, okay? Who do you think you're trying to impress? Melchen and Mogta aren't running anywhere, and neither am I. We're in this together, to the bitter end. Gardelot? Why are you here? Yeah, this is so gay. I love it. I'm here because you know nothing, Sanson the Stiff. I can't well leave you to your own devices. Prick up your ears, because I'm not going to say this again. It's the fervent desire to aid our comrades that bestows our songs with power. And no songs have more power than those you compose yourself. If there's no Ballad of Oblivion to be had, we'll just have to create it. Yes. Yes, you have the right of it. Let ours be the song of triumph over a legendary fiend. I love how she's just watching all this. Ha! I like the sound of that. Now then, there are 4 of us to battle the siren. This makes the song a quartet, eh? Alright, you tank, we'll sing. Hush now, my dearest, close your weary eyes. Bask in the warmth of my tender lullaby. No, fiend, you're the one who will be sleeping. You call that a song? Don't make me laugh. Lunatic voice. I interrupted it. Why deny your feelings? Why keep your love from me? Give your heart to my song, and it shall set you free. Be careful, Melchen. I've got a bad feeling about this. Hi. Nope, not going to let her cast whatever that is. Maybe I should let it through just once just to see what it is. My love unrequited, I hunger for your kiss. I taste only tears. Will I never know true bliss? Keep your guard up. Your music is bad, and you should feel bad. Thank you for the meme, got a lot. Alright, we'll see what it does. Juice's healing. That's unpleasant. Oh yes, I forgot I have a dispel ability. That wasn't my wind bite on there. That was someone else's. Multiple bards. Lost to your affection, I languish in the night. My salvation lies in your love's precious light. Just a little further, Kupo. Sing. I sing. I interrupt. And I sing. And I jump around, because I can. Killed her! Moogle tank. Got a lot of voiced by Dr. Zoidberg. Funny thing is, it showing up happened before it was released as a raid, so people would sometimes see that giant ship far away and have no idea what it was. Ah, that's really cool. I love when they do stuff like that. It's like little teasers. Phew! The sealing stone is back to the way it was, Kupo. You were with us aboard the airship? But there's scarcely any room to... Ah, never mind that now. Wherever it was you were hiding, you made us all worried sick. Do you know that? I was worried sick. If I didn't know before, I certainly do now. I also know how hard you've been working, thanks to this. But my journal! Where did you... Give that back this instant. I need it to write my report. Balls you do. We composed our own Ballad of Oblivion. That's all you need to write. Now that I think about it, my superiors will demand more tangible results. Ah, but of course, such abilities that Melchan mastered during the journey. They shall serve admirably. Make up your bloody mind. When I return to Mogholm, I'm going to tell everyone that we created our very own Ballad of Oblivion, Kupo. Speaking of returning, I'd best get back to being a quiverman. And who knows, I might even try to behave myself from now on. But whatever I might get up to, know that I won't rest until I surpass both Jahanto and Melchan. I look forward to the day that you do. Remember, my plan can't succeed without you. Please send me word when the unit is formed. I'll come and pay everyone a visit, Kupo. You shall be the first to know, my friend. And on that note, let's go home. Aww. I love how they address, like, wait, how did he get here? He must have stowed away somewhere on that ship. You ran the same raid about 8 times to get the hat you wanted for your bard outfit. A reminder, fashion is the most important part of FF14. Nice. Ooh, yeah, speaking of outfit, we're about to get a new outfit. Please send me word when Sunson and Guidelot form their unit. I'll come and pay everyone a visit, Cooper. Let's be on our way, eh? Upon returning to Gridania, I must report to both the Order of the Twin Adder and the God's Quiver. While I attend to business, might I trouble you to pay Jahantel a visit? He would doubtless desire to hear an account of our journey. Thank you, Melchan, for everything. I know not when it will be, but I look forward to the day we meet again. Doctor. Guidelot and Sanson have returned to their duties, and I suppose you have things to get back to as well. I do believe I'll take this opportunity to see the sights and sounds of the Twellswood. Do send Jahantel my regards, goodbye. Someone playing music. Alright, might as well teleport there. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or lacking in a soul. I do hope they add more glamour plates, glamour plate space next expansion, because there's not quite enough to cover all the classes, and they're going to add more classes. So I hope they add more plates. The real song is the one we had in our hearts all along. A rousing tale of friendship in the face of adversity. I thank you for watching over Sanson and Guidelot. When Sanson's plan begins taking shape, he may count on me to aid him in whatever way I am able. As for you, my friend, it is plain that your experiences have raised you higher as a bard, as I had expected they would. I pray that you shall ever be a paragon of our art, enriching the hearts of men with song. Ancient melody. Sidewinder. That sounds like an arrow move. I love that my character's just in this pose until I finish this little dialogue. The real song was the boyfriends we made along the way. Yeah. That's the end of the Heavensward Bard quest. I think that's my favourite of the Heavensward class quests so far. That was just really, really funny and cute. How fare you? 'Tis no small coup to usher in change to an organisation, even for those in a position of authority. It will be some time yet before Sanson's dream of a new unit is realised. But he remains determined, as does Guidelot, who continues to impress me with his progress in our art. The two of them will accomplish much together. Of this I have no doubt. Sidewinder. If target is suffering from a dot inflicted by you, potency is increased. Oh, nice. Just a 60-second cooldown move to use. Put it there. Let's see what it looks like. Hey, you. Ooh. Cool animation. A Bard's Tale 2. Sky Singer. Complete the Bard job quest. Sweet dreams are made of peace. Sweet dreams are made of peace. I'm obsessed with that song, Sweet Dreams. Oh, I love that song. It's so good. Let's check out Aoidos's attire coffer. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Take a look at our new duds. A turban. Very interesting look. The Bard sets are never what I expect. Kind of nice though. I wonder what it would look like recoloured. Ooh, I can make it blue. If I make all of my sets blue though, they'll all look the same, won't they? Hot pink! I might recolour this one actually. Just gotta pick a colour. I'll do that off stream. Nice. Oh, that's Bard. Use our new move again. Whoosh. Yeah, that's cool. Let's just go see if we can find either of those two hanging out in Gridania. Wasn't a huge fan of the Bard quest, but then you like the Samurai quest, which a lot of people regard as bad. Ah, okay. Classical Greek musicians and storytellers. Ah. Most important part of the Bard sets are being asymmetrical. Yeah. It's nice. Let's go check the Archery Guild. Aw, they're not hanging out. Does anyone know if they're hanging out anywhere else? How fares the guild? Same dialogue as before. Alright, I think we're done. I'll have to get a new bow to go with this, because this bow doesn't suit. Well, can I recolour this bow? I'm not sure, it's in my glamour chest. Anyway, glamour. I'll do that later. Alright, well, next time I might do more class quests actually, because I had a lot of fun unlocking new moves and stuff. So I think next time I will do maybe Ninja and Summoner. And I'm trying to get Warrior to 60 so I can finish off Warrior as well. Yeah, I think next time I'll do Ninja and Summoner, and then we'll start on the patch content while I level up other classes. Yeah, I'm mostly working on Warrior at the moment, but I'm also playing a lot of Astrologer, and that's fun. Alright, well thank you everyone for watching, that was fun. I'm going to have some food. And I'm going to send you all to... Hey, Jordan. Jordan Rasko's playing Papers, Please. Ooh. Ooh. I think she was playing Papers, Please. Now she's talking to chat. I'll send you all over there. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. See ya.